So the last time we spoke about the rumored 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pros, we had a few reports suggesting that it could come as early as July or later in the summer. But recently, a very confident Jon Prosser dropped a tweet yesterday saying that the MacBook Pros are coming at WWDC. The tweet was in response to an article from appletrack.com that suggests that Apple might be hinting at the new MacBook Pros coming at WWDC because of this graphic right here with 3 Memoji characters who are all looking at some sort of Apple laptop. Now, Prosser has a bit of a mixed track record when it comes to predicting certain things, but he has been correct on a few things recently. But I really hope that there's some other info besides just looking at this banner for WWDC. Sure, Apple could be dropping hints, and we could look at this all day long and point out a bunch of things, like the code displayed in the glasses points to 3 very specific emojis. One of the characters is wearing an AirPod, etc. There's all sorts of things you can gather from this, but that doesn't necessarily make it true. Now, Prosser unfortunately gave us no other information aside from he can confirm that new MacBook Pros will be announced at WWDC. So I guess we'll just be finding out sooner than later whether he'll be correct on this or not. Now, no other sources have indicated that the MacBook Pro models will be coming at WWDC, and it has been atypical for Apple to debut hardware at the event in recent years, but it's not unheard of. It's certainly happened before. The new MacBook Pro models are expected to enter production in the second half of 2021, and reliable sources, which include Bloomberg's Mark Gurman and Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, have suggested a launch in the second half of the year. But who knows, maybe these machines are ahead of schedule. If the machines are in fact ahead of schedule and ready, I do think WWDC is a good place to unveil said machines, especially if Apple reveals the next generation of its own custom silicon, presumably called the M2 chip or M1X. I don't know. My guess is I'm just going to go with M2. The timing would make plenty of sense here. There's lots of developers out there who probably use a MacBook Pro, and you're going to be talking a lot about Mac OS and probably the next generation chips. We've made a few videos detailing what users can expect to see in those new 14 and 16-inch MacBook Pros, but to give you a quick rundown, we could potentially see an all-new design, more ports added like an SD card slot, an HDMI port, and the return of MagSafe. There also is a new 14-inch form factor, the removal of the touch bar, and of course the latest M2 chip from Apple. But I would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. What are you expecting to see at WWDC in terms of these MacBooks? Do you think it's going to happen, or do you think maybe they might announce something about the next chip, but maybe not machines until later on in the year? Of course, let me know in those comments down below. This has been Dan with MacRumors. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you around in the next video.